6:46, your top headlines this Wednesday in your Sunrise Smart Start. We'll begin with the latest on Monroe County Executive Adam Bello issuing that new emergency order, calling it a plan to deal with the influx of asylum seekers who may be coming here to the Rochester region. This declaration requires any group, shelter, or hotel operators who want to house more than 10 migrants to first have approval to do so from the County Department of Human Services. Some, after hearing about this, are saying the order doesn't go far enough. Others are urging caution about the message this might send.
I don't think we should be stoking fear about asylum seekers who are here legally, coming to Rochester and potentially taking resources away from people who are already here. Right now, the county executive is basically saying, hey, you know, if you come in, just give me a plan, we'll review it, and I'll let you know if it's okay.
Other counties such as Orleans have also declared emergency orders to handle asylum seekers with the influx. Genesee County, their migrants are only allowed to stay for 15 days. Wyoming County extended its emergency order again just yesterday. Meantime, down the thruway, the Syracuse area, the Onondaga County officials have filed a lawsuit against New York City and Mayor Eric Adams, the New York City Commissioner of Social Services, and Candlewood Suites in the town of Salina. This is over the potential busing of asylum seekers from New York City to the Salina Hotel. The executive already issued an emergency order banning New York from using local shelters or hotels around Syracuse. They've also filed a temporary restraining order in preventing the transport of migrants to the county. The town there of Salina is also suing Candlewood Suites and seeking a restraining order. To the Buffalo area, the Erie County Executive Mark Poloncarz announced he will not be issuing a state of emergency, instead voicing his support for asylum seekers coming to Western New York, adding expenses will be covered by the state of New York or New York City. This debate we're tracking on the proposed $7 million expansion for the Monroe County Sheriff's Office. This picked up again at last night's legislature meeting. Some of that funding would be used to bring multiple law enforcement agencies together in a new facility called the Regional Investigative Operations Center. It would also help create more than 40 new positions, more deputies to help cover the county. The community shared thoughts and concerns to lawmakers both on that ops center and the new staffing.
So you want to address the issues of crime, like the issues of safety, you have to address the issues of poverty.
Violent crimes and those involving illegal firearms have skyrocketed.
We can fund the Sheriff's Department, but we also have to be realistic that solving this problem is going to take a holistic approach.
This will be a topic again at the next meeting of the County Ledge. That's early June. We've got the full story on, as well as the proposed amendment on rochesterfirst.com. In an effort to retain employees, Rochester Mayor Malik Evans announced a one-time bonus to most full-time and part-time workers. The $4 million needed to fund the bonuses comes out of the existing city budget. So starting in June, 1,500 full-time staff members will receive an added $2,000 on their paychecks, and a $1,000 one-time payment will go to some 600 part-time workers. The Rochester Police Accountability Board is responding this morning after a laptop and paperwork that was missing belonging to an employee was found in the city. RPD also investigated. The PAB tells News 8 nothing confidential was left out, and the laptop was password protected. The group adds an employee fell when leaving the building and misplaced their items before they were discovered. Lance Mitchell, the man who killed his stepfather, William Mason, in Parma and burned his remains in 2021, will spend 15 years in prison. He pleaded guilty to manslaughter last month, admitting to the crime, saying he was angry with his stepfather for not being able to see his then dying mother, and adding his childhood toys were given away or sold after her death, and he was angry. Mitchell's sister Dawn was also arrested in this case. She pleaded guilty to obstruction of governmental charges last week, and for that, she was sentenced to time served. We are expecting a new update at some point this morning from the sheriff's office after two people were found dead inside of a home on Sweden Walker Road in Clarkson. This was Monday afternoon. Deputies found the bodies while performing a welfare check on the property. While they are still investigating, they say there is no threat to the larger community at this point. After years of legal battles still going on for the Brighton Whole Foods developers back in court, justice has heard appeals from two organizations, Brighton Grassroots and Save Monroe Avenue. They have long opposed the development of the store, which opened this spring, and both admit they did receive funding propped up from Wegmans in the past. This time the groups are focused on square footage, claiming exterior canopies at the property and loading ramps exceed the footage laid out in the building site plan permit and that it goes against code with the town. The town's lawyer argued the building permit states 50,000 square feet, plus the canopies, plus the ramp.
I don't believe that any of these arguments have any merit. Every one of these arguments, the state Supreme Court judge ruled in the town's favor. Appeal after appeal after appeal isn't going to do anything other than hurt Brighton taxpayers. And if Wegmans was serious, they would call this off.
The food supervisor there talking about Wegmans, which did say it approves of the store now, not going to support the challenges, the litigation financially. The town filed a motion to dismiss the appeal. The developers, the Daniellis, say they're happy the store's doing well. They're disappointed to face more legal challenges. Audi is looking to build a new location along with a quick service restaurant in Irondequoit. This would be off East Ridge Road, covering 3 acres. The main grocery store would be about 21,000 square feet. The restaurant about 3,000 square feet. The town had a meeting on the project Monday night. It goes before a zoning board hearing that's scheduled for June 5th. Updates on your sunrise traffic early on this Wednesday morning. This just showed up on the northwest side. A crash 390 southbound at 104. That's West Ridge Road in Greece just before you get to the construction areas. Elsewhere on the main expressway, swinging around to the east side, 590 looking okay. Another update at 7:25. We know a lot of you are getting ready for vacation, going somewhere for Memorial Day weekend in a few days. It is going to be packed on the roads and in the airports. About 42 million Americans going somewhere for this holiday. Jatira Marsh is live at the Rochester Airport with a preview of what to expect. Jatira.
Brennan, Memorial Day weekend is the unofficial start of summer, and with warmer weather becomes more travel is expected. This weekend, summer travel is coming up, and TSA airport officials are saying that they expect very serious congestion. Hopefully that doesn't put a damper on any of your summer plans or your weekend plans. Regardless, we're going to hear from airport officials this weekend. We're going to hear from airport officials in just a few hours on summer travel expectations. But in the meantime, here's what I can tell you right now. AAA is predicting nearly 3.5 million Americans will take to the skies, which is why federal officials are working to make sure last year's wave of flight cancellations and delays don't happen again. With huge crowds expected at U.S. airports, the Department of Transportation has developed a twofold approach toward the airlines, working with them while also applying pressure if need be.
We're working collaboratively with the airlines wherever we can to take steps that are going to help them reduce congestion and increase capacity. And then when things go wrong, we're using our tools to press airlines to continue improving customer service and to continue improving performance.
That TSA conference will take place today at 10 a.m. and we'll keep you updated throughout the morning. Brennan, back to you.
All right, Jatira, thank you.
Bus stop forecast for today. We're at 60 right now, or about plus or minus a couple of degrees, and we're going to fall as we get through the afternoon into the 50s. Watch out for a few passing showers, but that's right at that 2-3 o'clock range. As we finish the day about 5 or 6 p.m., we'll be in good shape. And just look at this stretch, Brennan. I mean,
yes.
This could be so much worse around the area. We are really going to luck out. Cold mornings next couple of days, but by the afternoon, we get rewarded 70s by the weekend.
All right, thank you, James, and thank you for watching us this Wednesday on Sunrise. We'll see you back here in half an hour.
Follow News 8 wherever you are on RochesterFirst.com, Facebook, Twitter, and on our app for news and weather.